Lionsgate ceremony. This is Paige Allison. I'm Sean Kennedy. We are streaming from our newest project, Devoted and Vulnerable. I'm the devoted, she's the vulnerable. We look forward to offering more information, more content, more services through that page as things get ramped up here. But for now, we're focusing on something that we started doing during the pandemic, doing these sound healings meditations, partnering up. So we've been pretty consistent lately doing them around the new and full moons. And we have an extra special celestial event with the Lionsgate going on. Tomorrow's the peak. It's actually a window that opens on the Galactic New Year, July 26th, runs all the way through August 12th. So it's quite a portal to get some clarity on your life for manifestation, specifically in the area of vocation. So if you find yourself at any kind of crossroads right now, wondering what you're going to do when you grow up, or maybe you have a few opportunities you're thinking about jumping in, going forward with, this will be an opportunity to get some clarity. So what we'd like to do is just kind of get you relaxed, down-regulate the nervous system a little bit. We're going to use some sound healing tools, some breathing, some breath work, some meditation, and an oracle reading with Paige. And I'll let her share a little bit about that before I get started.
Thank you. So hi everybody, welcome in. Really excited about this new moon in Leo. New moons are always really amazing for setting new intentions and the energy of new life. Leo is the sign of the drama queen of the zodiac. It is the lioness, the lion energy, and it also represents the individual self. So with this Lionsgate portal, we're really activating the inner lion and lioness within us, this self-awareness and this celebration of self, and our abilities to hear our own inner guidance are stronger when this Lionsgate portal is open, especially peaking tomorrow with the portal on 8/8, and the new moon itself also happens tomorrow, so it's a very, very strong time. I went ahead and drew 2 cards for us. We will be going into a meditative space after Sean does a wonderful ceremony with those sound bowls. So 2 cards came up for us to work with. The Angel Therapy deck that I have brought in the third eye chakra. So the third eye chakra is going to be what we're going to be focusing on through that meditation. And also I consulted the fairy deck that I have, and the fairy energy that came out was the maiden and the unicorn. So we're going to be playing with the aspects of this innocence within us and the mystical, magical element of the universe that we're in as well, and using that to connect ourselves to our own unique purpose and guidance, and then to the outside world. I'm going to call in the elements to get started here. So if you are not already in a space where you're comfortable, get into a space where you're comfortable, where you're not going to be disturbed. And you can do anything to start a ceremony. You can call in the elements like I do, or just know that I'm setting the intention that the elements will be here. Or you can call on whatever energies you work with outside of yourself. God, goddess, angels, spirits, guides, guardians, ancestors, fairies, mythical creatures, whichever, higher self, source. So we're calling on the energy of fire. We thank the energy of fire for being here. We thank the direction of the south. We honor this transformative flame, the light within us, the spirit that moves through us. I call in the element of air, the direction of the east. This is the communication element within us, the mental aspects of our beings. This helps to lift us up and give us clarity. I now call in the element of earth. This is the material aspect of our lives, the physicality of all of our beings. It's ruled by the direction of the north. We call in the direction of the north. And as I sage myself, I sage you as well, sending this clearing vibration, this burning earth, to help support you in releasing what's no longer yours, what doesn't need to be brought into this ceremony with you. And last but not least, call on the element of water. Direction of water is the west. Water is the emotional aspect of our beings, our memories. and the fluid vibration that makes up most of what we are. We thank the element of water for being here as I pass things back along to Sean.
All right. So we will be accepting donations. We do not charge a fee for our ceremonies. However, we are more than willing to receive support in the form of financial contribution. We have a suggested $10 to $20 sliding scale, whether that's virtually for those that are listening streaming, and we also do have people join us in the room, in the space as well, here at Oliver Grove, as we've come to know it in North Tonawanda. So we're going to get started with some breathing, and then I'll open it up with some sound tools. It's a really nice breathing method that I discovered not too long ago. Greg Braden, a YouTube video of Greg Braden illustrated. It's very simple and very effective at toning the vagus nerve, moving you out of sympathetic nervous system fight or flight into parasympathetic rest and digest. Often we could think, hey, I'm pretty chill, I'm not too worked up, but if we were to actually check our brainwave state, more than likely it's in some degree of beta brainwaves, and that would indicate a stress state. Doesn't mean a bad thing. We can go through our day, we can be feeling good and having fun, but still be in these beta brainwaves. So it's nice when we can bring ourselves deeper into longer wavelength brainwave states, alpha brainwaves, theta, delta, that occurs when we sleep. And then of course it goes the other way with gamma waves. We won't talk too much about that, but that's an intriguing conversation when you get into things like 5th generation technology, 5G, and also cosmic energy, solar flares and so forth. So we live in a vibrational universe, a vibrational quantum field, and we don't see it, but we feel it. You know, when you think like bad vibes or good vibes, you're feeling something. You're feeling the frequencies. So I'm going to open it up, the breathing. So what you're going to do is you're going to count 5, a 5 count. Doesn't really matter the cadence. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go 1, 2. It's up to you. Just to keep a consistent 5 count on the inhale, and then an 8 count on the exhale. So it's important to have that differential. You want to have a slower exhale, and that's what's going to communicate to the nervous system that, oh, I'm good, I can relax, I can just chill, I can be present, I can forget about everything going on in my life right now, allow my body to reset, allow my brain to get a little bit of rest because we're thinking a lot during the day, and really get the gifts of being in those deeper meditative brainwave states. So go ahead and start that breathing. 5 count inhale, 8 count exhale. Continue to do that. You can continue to do that throughout the ceremony. I would encourage you to do it until either you get so deep you forget that you're doing it, or if you notice you get distracted or something comes up, just go back into the 5/8 breathing. But the sounds of the bowls and this 528 hertz whistle I'm going to start with, we'll do 6 rounds of this. It's the love frequency, so it's a nice way to open it up.
Allow yourself to feel the silence. Just taking a few moments here to hear all of the silence, the space between my words, the void of quietness created now that the bowls have stopped. We feel uncomfortable in the silence sometimes, when in truth there's more silence than sound around us. The cells in your body are silently going about their business. Your bones quietly keeping the structure of your being. In between the sounds, there is so much silence. I invite you to start hearing the silence of the objects in the room around you. Keeping your eyes closed, visualizing the center of your forehead, the room that you are in. All of the furniture, the floor, the ceiling, the windows, the doors. Spend a few moments here noticing how many things in your room are sitting quietly without making a sound. See if you can tune in to that silence. And somewhere in the silence of the room around you, you're going to notice that there is a magic fairy door beginning to form. So you can hear, see, intend, or visualize a door forming somewhere in the room around you, keeping your eyes closed and keeping your physical eyes staring at the back of your forehead. Allowing visions, emotions, sensations to take you deep into your imagination. Allowing yourself to have whatever journey is right for you. Paying attention to my guidance to keep you moving along, but knowing it is absolutely okay if your higher self sees or experiences something that's different than what my guidance is. Remembering to always come back to the exercise we're working on if you get off track and notice yourself in a topic completely unrelated to that which we're working on. As we're visualizing this door forming in front of us, notice its color, its material, the details of the door. It's a fairy door, so there's something magical about it, or lots of things magical about it. Depends on your door. Allow yourself to have fun with this. If you could create any door for a fairy, what would it be? How big would it be? Or small? What would it look like? As you see this door coming into view, imagine that you could stand up out of your physical body and your energetic body could go toward the door. Noticing its handle now, you can see your energy hand reaching out to open the handle of this door. As you open the door, you peer through and you see the sun shining brightly on a vast open field. You step through the door and into the field, immediately feeling the power of the sun. You can also feel the power of the new moon. Though it's dark and you cannot see it, you can feel the power of new beginnings and the energy of the lion. The energy of fire in a full roar, untamed and wild, following its own path. This energy is present in the sun as it's shining down upon you, and in the energy of the new moon, which you can feel, though you cannot see it. Across the field, a giggle occurs, and it travels on the air to your ears. Perhaps you smile at its sound. Walking towards the sound of the giggle, you begin to see that off in the distance in the field there is a beautiful horse and a maiden standing next to it. The horse is white and so bright under the sun that it almost blinds your eyes. You can feel a welcoming presence from this maiden and the horse. As you step closer, you notice this is no ordinary horse. In fact, you've caught the glimpse of its horn. It is in fact a unicorn. The maiden and the unicorn are here waiting for you. As you get closer, you notice the details of this unicorn horn. And perhaps the details of the maiden, her flowing hair and gown, moving in the breeze. The brilliant white light of the unicorn subduing a bit as you get closer so that you can see without being blinded. This maiden and this unicorn seem to have a secret on their lips. You can feel a friendly presence between the three of you. As you get closer, the maiden and the unicorn turn and head toward a forest. You follow them, feeling completely safe and trusting their guidance. The maiden and the unicorn lead you into this forest. You now notice that there is a cave up ahead. You are being guided to this cave, and as the maiden and the unicorn come to the entrance of this cave, they stand to the right and to the left of the entrance. The maiden steps forth and puts her hand on your heart, another hand on your forehead. She looks you deep into your eyes, and without words, you can hear and feel her telling you that you and your innocence have been requested at this cave entrance. This is, in fact, a lion's den. The maiden reminds you of your inner lion and lioness. She reminds you of your inner innocence. With her hand on your heart and over your forehead, she encourages you to prepare yourself to meet these parts of you fully. Looking into her eyes, you give her a nod or a smile or a wink, letting her know you are ready to enter this lion's den. She bows to you and steps back as the unicorn steps forward and nuzzles his neck against yours. You can feel the love, the magic, the mystery of this beautiful creature. Without speaking, you know that the unicorn is telling you that there are illusions that you have believed in that are keeping you from knowing your own intuitive worth and receiving your own intuitive guidance. The unicorn is rubbing its magic off on you and lets you know you are preparing to step out of the world of illusions and into a full awareness of your own intuitive, psychic, spiritual gifts. Trusting that these will unlock and unfold in a way that is aligned with your highest good and the highest good of all. Giving the unicorn a pat or a little whisper in its ear, you let it know that you are ready to receive this intuitive guidance. The The unicorn steps back to the entrance, and you are motioned to walk into this deep, dark cave. You can allow yourself to take a breath to prepare yourself if you need. As you step into the darkness of this cave, you cannot see, but you can sense the presence of a male lion and his lioness. You feel these powerful beings, and you know that they love you, that they are excited that you are here in this lion's den. All of a sudden, a fire starts in the center of the cave, and you can see to the right and to the left of the fire the lion and lioness. As you sit down by the fire, you can feel yourself as the innocent cub, lion cub within you. You can feel the lion and lioness's love for you surrounding you. And as you feel into your own inner lion or lioness, allow yourself to also feel your own innocence. As you meet this innocence within you and feel it, sense it, intuit it, allow yourself to come to terms with whatever parts of your innocence may have been bruised, broken, scared, afraid, harmed. And allow playfulness, a joy, and a curiosity from the inner lion within you, the innocent lion cub within you, to meet these painful memories, to help wash them away and restore you back to your own innocence. The lion, the male form of the lion, comes toward you. You can sense this beautiful, powerful, penetrating force. Lioness waits behind the fire as you and the lion connect. He is guiding you, leading you on an inner journey to fully embrace your own roar within. He opens his mouth and lets out a giant lion roar. Let yourself feel the power of it. And now you feel or hear or sense your own inner roar, trying to match the power and strength of this lion. Allow yourself a few attempts at this roar as it gets stronger and more vibrant inside you, coming from deep within your belly, coming from the flame within your stomach, that internal fire. Rising up, moving through your throat and out your mouth. This roar vibrates all around you. You can hear it echoing in the cave walls. You can feel the power from within you, resounding all around you. Continue to roar a few more times. Rise from your belly as you express whatever's wanting to roar within you. The lioness moves forward. She gently puts her forehead against yours. As she does so, you know, sense, see that she is clearing out your third eye. This is an energetic vortex connecting with the physical eye shape at the center of your forehead. This eye is being cleared of any illusions, being cleared of any energies, entities, blocks, or intrusions that are keeping you from accessing your innate psychic abilities, your innate intuitive guidance and wisdom within. It is with this guidance that you can confidently move forward as the lion, lioness inside of you. It is with this trust in the universe, this clear understanding that is being opened as this lioness continues to rest her head on yours. Feel perhaps the heat from her head, or the tickle of her fur, or the energy within your own forehead moving, cycling out. As she withdraws her head from yours, you can feel the pull from the center of the forehead moving out. It's a spiraling sensation. The energy moves in circular forms, moving out from your forehead. Moving about a foot from the center of your forehead out in front of you. You now recognize and are aware that you have transformed into the unicorn. And from your third eye protrudes a magical unicorn horn. This unicorn horn is your power, your magic, your intuitive gifts. It will guide you as we move through this Lionsgate portal and we listen to our own guidance within as to what our purpose is here to serve at this time, what lights us up, what makes us roar, what gives us passion, and the fire within is burning. What stokes that fire? This unicorn horn that is now growing from the center of our forehead is an embodiment of our magic, of the mystery within us. We now sit and listen to any messages the lion or lioness have to give us at this time. Breathing easy and free, allowing yourself to listen to the silence, feeling, hearing, or just intending that you will receive when it is right for you. A message. Open yourself up to this message for this Lionsgate, for this new moon in Leo now. Lion and the lioness come to stand by your side as the three of you face the entrance of the cave. There's nothing but pure white light shining through this entrance. You cannot see outside of it. It's so brilliant and bright outside, and you understand that this is the Lionsgate portal. That when you walk out into the sun, you're walking out on another side of something. You've left behind in this cave the meekness within you, the quiet, the scared and afraid. You've left behind the illusions. And when when you step out into the sun with the lion and lioness on your side, you know that you have their strength. You are one of their pack. You have their power wherever you go. And this unicorn horn is here helping you to develop and hone your spiritual tools and gifts in your own inner sight and knowing. Allow yourself to experience your being stepping into the light fully, closing your eyes and basking in the brilliance all around you. See that the maiden has mounted the unicorn. She is laughing and smiling at you. She sees you in all of your brilliance when you open your eyes to behold her. She gives you a nod, satisfied that you have walked through this gate successfully. Her and this magical unicorn gallop off. With the lion and lioness on your side, you once again feel like a tiny lion cub. You feel their love for you, the love of an unconditionally loving father, of an unconditionally loving mother, a love beyond your ability to describe with words and beyond any understanding of mother or father that you've felt in this lifetime. It's bigger, faster, deeper, lighter, more loving than you have ever experienced. But you can feel their love for you as their little lion cub, who's now got this big roar and the ability to transform into the unicorn whenever it's needed. As you transform back into your full body, thank these lions and this gate. As you do, you notice the fairy door appearing in the forest outside of the cave, remembering again its details, seeing your energetic hand reaching out to grab the handle. As you open the door, you see through the door the room that your body is resting comfortably in. You allow yourself to step through that door, noticing the details of the room around you, seeing your body resting comfortably. Allow yourself to gently settle your being back into your physical body. Take your time with this. Do not rush it. Feel the fullness of the light, the roar, and the unicorn horn with you as you settle back into your being. As you bring movement slowly back into your hands, into your feet, into your body, stay connected with this active energy within you. This unicorn horn, this burning roar from within your belly, this clear, intuitive understanding, and connecting with the messages if you received any. You may come back to this meditation at any time you feel it is supportive for you. I will release the elements of water, earth, air, and fire, and give thanks to you. As always, Namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you.